like everybody was in a good mood and they were coming in, they were dancing and skipping and singing and listening to the music back there, so maybe we ought to play that more often. I'm going to recognize Chairman Leverett for a recognition and also a presentation of the legislation. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First, just point of personal privilege, if I could ask everybody to turn around and look in the back of the room. My assistant from Elberton, Erin Garland, is sitting back there. If she'll wave. She's been up here before. This is her first rodeo, but just want to welcome her. I think this is the first time she's been to the Rules Committee, so appreciate her being here, and I'm so proud to work with her back in Elberton. Glad she came up here tonight. I also wanted, Mr. Chairman, just to present a proposed Rules Committee sub to the committee. It should be in front of you. It's for Senate Bill 148. It's LC 610264S. 610264S, and this is a combination of some other legislation that has all been through committee. Some of it came back to us from the Senate attached, and then the House Education Committee also added another piece of legislation. So the original bill, Senate Bill 148, is Section 2 on pages 2 and 3, and this is a pilot program for development and study of outdoor learning spaces on elementary and secondary school property. That was the original Senate bill, and it is unchanged other than being moved to Section 2. Section 3 is Chairman Hawkins' House Bill 629 on automated external defibrillators in elementary schools, and we're striking a paragraph there in lines 86 through 89. I guess primarily because we have so many elementary schools, it's difficult to find enough medical staff to be there, and the automated machines basically instruct you on their use as you use it, so we don't feel that that's necessary. And that's, I think, the request of CHO, I believe. Section 4 is House Bill 127. That was Brent Cox's bill increasing the personal paid leave from 3 to 5 days for teachers. Yes, thank you, Madam Pro Tem. And so that's some other House legislation that had passed out of House Education, and the Senate actually added that into the Senate bill. And then the new part that we are proposing as a Rules Committee is Section 1, which is Representative Cannon's House Bill 451 that passed off the House on March 6th. That's the hunting safety instruction for grades 6 through 12. So all of this is legislation that's already been approved by appropriate committees. We're just trying to package up a couple of good pieces of legislation into one thing, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, you've heard the explanation. You have any questions? Okay, I don't see any questions. Do I hear a motion that we approve Senate Bill 148 by substitute LC 610264S?
Second.
Motion and second. Any opposition? Okay, it's approved. Okay, if you will look, you should have on your desk, we had about 38 or 40 requests for study committees, and we have before you some 11 to ask for your recommendation. And what we have done, the reason these are rule substitutes, all these were changed from 5 days to 3 days. The remainder of the proposition stayed the same, but just changed the days from 5 days to 3 days. And then the exception to that in the substitute, House Resolution 753 was also combined with 428 and 655. But we have 11 propositions all by rule substitute, and you should all have copies of those for the rule substitute. I'd like for you to look at those for a second, and then I would like to ask that we have a motion that we approve all of these study committees with one vote, if that meets with the approval of the committee.
Second.
Hold up just a minute. Okay. Do we have a motion that we accept these as a group?
Move.
Second.
Have a motion and a second that we accept the 11 of these. They're all rule substitute. Any opposition to that? Okay, that motion passes. One other piece of business, House Resolution 887.
Yes.
It's on your blue sheet. Chairman Blackman, you want to talk to us about that?
Yes, sir. It's just study committee, as I mentioned earlier this morning, that would, speak to some of our public schools and regarding some of the administrative burden and what we might want to take a look at the current statute. And I know Chairman Irwin heard this, and we've talked about it as two signers. Something we could use as a tool to clean up that code section potentially. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, any questions for him on the study committee? Okay, no. Okay, let's set us a supplemental calendar for today. This will be the third one. Under modified open, I'm just going to read them for you. House Resolution 40 by substitute, House Resolution 72 by substitute, House Resolution 304 by substitute, House Resolution 429 by substitute, House Resolution 557 by substitute, House Resolution 558 by substitute, House Resolution 611 by rule substitute, House Resolution 711 by substitute, House Resolution 847 by substitute, House Resolution 753 by substitute, House Resolution 885 by substitute, and House Resolution 887. Do you hear a motion that those be put on the calendar?
Move.
Have a motion and a second. Any opposition? All right, they're on. And then also Senate Bill 148, rule substitute that Chairman Leverett explained to us a minute ago, LC 610264S.
Move.
Have a move and a second that it be placed on the supplemental calendars. Any opposition? Hearing none, it's on too. Okay, thank you very much.